Hello everyone, this is Gorax. Today I'm going to show you one of the variants that I've been using to clear Grave of Wrath level 7 and 8 comfortably. Basically I can farm it on auto with no issues. There's few variants that I can actually run and I'll talk about them after the equipment. But first, the most important thing in here in this dungeon is your resistance, as you want to resist all the debuffs that this boss throws at you, especially the cooldown reduction and stuff. You want to be able to bring either someone who can give your team debuff immunity or someone who can dispel these debuffs. If you don't have any of those, and in this case I only have freebies with a random dispel here, which is not great, but I'm not here using the dispel, I'm focusing on the resistance. Freebies has the lowest resistance in the team, as you can see, it's only 207. But I'm using this set here, and at this point, if you're trying to farm Rot level 8 and 9, you should already be farming Grave of Curse and Grave of Venom at least level 8, so you should be able to have this legendary equipment here. And what I'm doing here is I'm basically transferring 15% of the damage from the allies to Freebies, and he's gaining 50% reduction here with Scarab. So we want as much defense on our tank as possible, so the boss healing will be reduced. But if you bring someone like Sigrid, you don't really need to worry about that, as she will have this healing prohibition pretty much all the time. And that's what we want to do here. So I'm not worried about it. We'll have this healing prohibition. We will be able to outdamage the boss because we are bringing someone else to the team as well. And Sigrid, very versatile. You can see I've been using her almost everywhere. And the reason for that is the debuffs she provides, accuracy aura and everything. So her resistance is at 248. As you can see, I'm running a random mix here. The only reason I'm using this is for the accuracy boost, because we want to have a high accuracy here as well to ensure we always apply these buffs, because the higher the level of the dungeon, the more resistance the bosses have. Another important hero here is Eric. Eric brings Which Remains to the table, which works similar to the Crown, but it's defense penalty too, so it's better. If you don't have that artifact, don't worry about it. If you should have the Crown on at least one, so it still applies and helps a lot. And in here again, I'm doing resistance and accuracy, because we summon these 5 meteorites with a chance of inflicting this debuff. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I shouldn't be worried about that too much, but yeah, it's actually a different chance here. Basically I shouldn't be worried about accuracy, but that's something I need to test yet. But I've been running this so far and it's been working. I always have this buff up when this happens, but yeah, I definitely need to test it, so don't take this for granted. Maybe I don't need accuracy on him. He will just apply this because he's spamming these 5 skills. Or if someone already tested it, please let me know. But for the time being, I'm actually running the accuracy. And then we have Tonalnen. Okay, so she is my main damage dealer. I've been using her more and more in every dungeon that I've been doing just to speed up the process. She's not mandatory. She is there to speed up the process. You could bring another healer or something just to ensure you go through this content easily, but I'm bringing her. I had to reduce the stats. Usually I'm running 100% crit rate. At the moment I'm running only 70 with her passive. That is 90. Okay. Again, resistance on the chest on every hero is mandatory. You can use the epic Deer Herder set to get this accuracy and resistance as well. If you're lucky and you got good runes, then you can use them as well. So this is the main damage dealer here, and we have Hexandra as a support healer. As you can see, a mix of everything, just ensuring that we have this chest with resistance. And same here, we don't need accuracy on her, but I just want to be above 220. And since we're running 5 affinity, we're also getting all these bonuses, so our accuracy is quite high here, as you can see. Plus we have this attack from the Psychic Core, so the damage is huge. And even him, he's got low accuracy, but he's not here to really impact the attack defense down. We got Sigrid for that. So yeah, a few alternation before I start the fight. What you can do, if you don't have free buff, but you've been lucky to get Garius, you can replace Garius, free buff with Garius, and it works. Obviously, you're gonna lose this affinity bonus here, so you might be considering running more radiant-oriented team, and if you do, then you have this hero here, Nessa, who provides healing prohibition as well, and penalty. Now, Hexandra, the boss can reduce the healing, so if you run a low resistance team and the boss reduces the healing, you can put someone like Adolphus here to, instead of healing, provide shields for the team and also heal if they already have shields. So my other option here is basically, this is an OP one, I mean pay to win one, well, lucky one basically, because that's legendary. So I can put Jillian here and I can replace my fire team with Huberk as well, plus put in Nessa. So this works really well as well, but it's not mandatory. This team here, with using 2 epics, 2 rares that everyone should have, and the 3 legendary, I am able to clear it without any problems. So I think this basically covers it. There are obviously a few more alternatives, but I don't have them. I haven't tested them, so there's no point of me talking about them. But I believe someone like Tia, so she's got this debuff immunity. If you invested in her, then she will make this really, really easy. On top of that, she also does healing prohibition, so she might be someone who I actually go for in the next level in rotation. So yeah, definitely few options, few different ways you can do it, and I didn't have a chance to find a solution for Rot level 9 because I need this legendary equipment first. Basically, if you want to go higher in the Rot dungeon, you need these better sets, which will be the legendary sets. I think I got one piece on one of them. Yeah, so basically this, I'm missing one more, and this is really good. Well, this set will not work here, but the other one is quite cool here. So yeah, let's play this fight, let's see how it is. Oh, before we start, yeah, so since I'm doing that on auto, I did edit the timing on the heroes. So Sigrid, she will be basically casting that whatever. We can obviously adjust it to cast this just before the boss swallows our hero, our tank, to reduce the healing, but since I got healing prohibition on the ultimate and I have healing prohibition on the basic skill, it's basically applied constantly. And the only thing I'm doing here is trying to make sure that Frubrav casts his ultimate with attack penalty like 10 seconds after Sigrid, as you can see here. So this will give this rotation where it happens. So basically every first one will be at 30 seconds and then every 20 seconds, which is similar to what Sigrid's got here. And another thing that I need to make sure is, since I didn't scroll Eric, his ultimate is at 2188 seconds, so I'm giving it 0.12 seconds to trigger these 5 meteorites, so Tonanen can cast her ultimate when there is a defense debuff on the enemy. And that's pretty much it. I use similar rotation on every boss that I fight, so let's see how this fight turns out. As we can see, healing prohibition and 3 stacks of poison, everyone resisted because the resistance is quite high. We give him healing prohibition from Sigrid, and now we're waiting for Eric ultimate. He's trying to give us this recharging debuff. Eric did not resist it, so if I get a little bit more extra what's it called, resistance on him, this will work better. So, and the same rotation basically. So as you can see, already down through like 35% of HP. He's not healing, he's got this healing prohibition at all times basically. And now since Eric did not resist that recharge speed basically, they are out of sync, okay? But it's still not really that important. I mean, yeah, we'll still be able to do it. But yeah, definitely, if I want to do level 9, I need a little bit more resistance. As you can see, even 240 is not enough. But I didn't use any food. So that's another thing, right? So this is the team that will be able to farm level 8 rot without me spending any resources on food and stuff. And once I get enough of this level 8, I can craft equipment to farm level 9 if I need to for the events and stuff. So as you can see, that was rather quick. Obviously your team might have lower damage because you might not have Tonalnin, but there we go, best 110, current 129, and level 8 still gives a chance of getting a piece of equipment, piece of legendary equipment. That's what I've got. As you can see, I still have like 105 to craft because I've been farming that for a while, but I forgot to record a video of it, so this is the video right now. So yeah, tell me how you've been doing. Maybe you have a different way of doing it, or maybe you're using heroes like Fia or even Catherine, which I don't have, but yeah, she is someone who will make this really easy for you if you have her. So yeah, thank you for watching, stay safe, bye.